It is said that 99% of people do not know these practical life hacks. 1. I will teach you how to quickly peel a pomegranate. Cut a square at the top of the pomegranate, then cut along its white membrane, and you can easily break it open. Turn the pomegranate upside down on a plate and tap it a few times with a spoon, and all the seeds will fall out. 2. If a child accidentally sticks tape onto their homework, do not rip the tape off directly. The correct method is to hold both sides of the tape and pull it firmly. This way, the tape can be easily removed. 3. If chili oil drips onto your clothes, don't panic. Squeeze some dish soap onto the stain and let it sit for a few minutes. Then, mix warm water, soap, and toothpaste in a bowl, stir well, and use a brush to apply the solution to the stained area. After scrubbing for a few minutes, rinse it in water, and the oil stain will disappear. 4. Do not dry your shoes like this. It is wrong. The correct way is to bend a clothes hanger into a W shape and hang the shoes on it. This will dry the shoes very quickly. 5. I will teach you how to properly wash grapes. Do not just pull the grapes off directly, as this will contaminate the flesh inside. Instead, use scissors to cut the grapes off one by one. Then add an appropriate amount of starch and a spoonful of salt, and pour in clean water to rub them. At this point, the dirt on the surface of the grapes will come off, and the water will turn dirty. Rinse them again, and you can eat the grapes with peace of mind. 6. If your kettle has a thick layer of lime scale from prolonged use, add a spoonful of baking soda and half a bottle of white vinegar to the kettle, then add some clean water and boil it. After pouring out the water, the lime scale will disappear. 7. Insert a fork into the bottom of a tomato, then roast it over a flame for a bit, and it will be very easy to peel the skin off the tomato. 8. Be sure to wash broccoli after purchasing it. Add a little flour and salt to a bowl, then soak the broccoli in it for 15 minutes to draw out the dirt. 9. If you want to avoid washing dishes after a meal, simply wrap the plate with plastic wrap, place the food inside, and after eating, tear off the plastic wrap and throw it away. The chopsticks and plate will still be clean. Have you learned these practical life hacks? It is said that only 1% of people know these practical life hacks. First, stop biting into hot dogs. Instead, insert a toothpick into the top of the hot dog and twist it around. Pull down to easily remove the casing. 2. If your shoelaces are fraying, don't worry. Cut a piece of straw, thread it through the end of the shoelace, and use a lighter to heat it slightly to shrink the straw. Your shoelaces will be fixed. 3. Cut a piece of steel wool with scissors, tie it up with a string, and attach it to the drain to prevent hair from clogging the pipes. 4. Insert a straw into a key ring. This makes it very convenient to thread keys. 5. Apply hot glue to the bottom of slippers to prevent slipping. 6. Tear off the lid of instant noodles, fold it in half, and then fold it again to create a small bowl. You won't have to worry about dirtying your clothes anymore. 7. Don't throw away orange peels. Cut them into strips with scissors, put them in a jar, add 2 tablespoons of baking soda and water, seal it, and refrigerate for a week. You'll have a natural dishwashing detergent that works very well. 8. For the most energy-efficient refrigerator settings, set it to 5 to 6 in winter, 2 to 3 in summer, and 4 in spring and autumn. The higher the number, the lower the temperature. 9. When 2 bowls are stuck together, simply rinse them under running water, and they will easily separate. 10. If your kitchen knife has become dull, place a bowl on a cloth for stability, then rub the knife against the bottom of the bowl to sharpen it again. Have you learned these practical life hacks? This is truly a genius idea. The crotch of the panties from the center cut is a fashionable and beautiful undershirt clothes. 2. After eating birthday cake, this plastic knife do not throw. It can be used to organize the bed sheet. The sheet into the gap. Is not it become very neat? 3. The internet can really learn useful things. Will be a duvet pad in the bottom of the suitcase, and then in turn into the need to store the clothes pants and hygiene products, and finally zipped clothes. Finishing can be perfect to cover the lid of the suitcase. 4. Usually we put the items inside the pants bag, is easy to fall or be stolen. We just need to turn out the pants pockets and then put things from the pants inside, so it is very safe. 5. In the bottle cap above, drilling a small hole, and then bring in a screw, and then take down the bottle cap to the lid. Tighten the nut. The lid of the broken handle is fixed. 6. With a flamethrower fork heating, and then bend the middle 2 times, again heating fork, and then insert the fork into the water pipe hot out of a row of small holes, and then cut down the water pipe set in a T-shaped water pipe, is a good-looking practical shower. 7. Scrap key do not throw. Install it on the drill, turn on the drill switch, notch. It can be used to widen the caliber of the water pipe, so that docking water pipe is very convenient. 8. The fishing line will be wrapped around a circle, and then the head of the line along the line wrapped twice, and then pulled to the sides will form a figure 8 shape. The fish hook through this 8, and finally pull the line tight will be very strong. Have you learned these practical life hacks?